voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me. They talk to me. All the lawyers are defenseless, all the doctors are diseased, and the preachers are sinners, and police just take the grease. All your judges, you are guilty. All the bosses, I will fire. All your bankers will have losses. Politicians, all the liars. I see darkness falling, I hear voices calling, I feel justice crawling, I see faith has fallen. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Little Thursday night NBL Super Show we have on tap for you. Thank you so much to everybody spending a little time of your Thursday night with the NBL. We got two massive, absolutely massive games tonight here on the NBL Network. On one side, we have the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys in a battle of two of the best teams in the NFC, two of the best teams in the NBL, both teams fighting for playoff seeding. On the flip side, we've got the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in a crucial game for both teams. All four of these teams, you're going to see them in the playoffs. So these are huge matchups we get down towards the end of the year. Appreciate everybody tuning into the NBL Live pregame show. Brought to you each and every week by our graphic sponsor, Web3Cast.com. They do so much for our NBL network graphics-wise. If you or anyone you know needs graphics done for an affordable price, hit up Web3Cast.com. Let them know the NBL sent you. You'll get 15% off your entire order. Web3Cast.com, the leaders in affordable graphic design. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. I am OSU. I've got a very special guest on the show tonight. Maybe second or third time we've seen him on the network. My new co-host coming up next year for Highly Debatable. It is the Fruit himself, the fat guy in the Fruit. It is Bananas. Bananas, how you doing? Are you excited for a little NBL Super Show action?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for these matchups. It's going to be two great games going on at once.
Should be absolutely fantastic as we have just a massive amount of action here on the NBL Network.
Yeah, I can't wait. Both of these games are going to be great. I'm looking more forward to that Cowboys-Lions matchup. It's not the first time we've seen these guys play each other, and they always have a great game.
All right, well, let's get right to it. Let's get to our players to watch for today's double action. If you haven't joined us for an NBL Super Show, you're in for a treat. Two games going on at once. Let's start off with the Bears and the Chiefs. And for the Chicago Bears, we're talking about Roquan Smith. The young fellow is having an unbelievable season. 50 tackles, 2 sacks, 6 interceptions, and 2 forced fumbles. Bananas, we know that this Chiefs team is going to want to run the ball, establish that run game, and then try to look over the top with Tyreek Hill. How important is Roquan Smith to the defense, and what are you going to have to see out of him today for the Chicago Bears to come away with a win?
We're going to have to see it all. He's going to have to play in coverage. He's going to have to attack Kareem Hunt in the backfield. He's going to have to do the best of both worlds and completely dominate this offense if they want a shot at winning this game.
Yeah, he's just a huge part. The middle linebacker, we know how important they are to the defense, sort of the quarterback of that defense. For the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, who else are we going to talk about but Pat Mahomes? Old Patty M, he is having himself another fantastic season. 137.3 passer rating, 3,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Bananas, when you talk about the great quarterbacks in this league, a bunch of names come up. But in my mind, let me ask you, do you think Pat Mahomes is somehow underrated here in the NBL with the numbers he's putting up? I mean, he should be in the talk for MVP. But we talk about Baker Mayfield. We talk about Ben Roethlisberger. We talk about all these different names, the big name guys, Matt Ryan, all these huge names in the NBL. Is Pat Mahomes getting overlooked?
He's absolutely getting overlooked, and he's putting up MVP numbers this year. If he's not in the voting, something's rigged. The guy's having a heck of a season this year.
Yeah, 137.3 passer rating, one of the best here in the NBL. The other game we got going on, what is becoming a rivalry here in the NBL, Cowboys and Lions, Z-Star versus Bomber, Grid versus NBL. It's got all sorts of storylines. For the Dallas Cowboys, man, Dak Prescott, Bananas, is going to have an unbelievable game. His numbers are, I think, what many would say, top 10, 104.6 passer rating, 3,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. The numbers speak for themselves, but we saw the Dallas Cowboys luckily escape with the win on our last NBL Super Show. This Cowboys team didn't look particularly sharp, and they were able to escape with a victory against the Washington Redskins. How important is Dak Prescott to this offense? We know what Zeke Elliott can do, Bananas, but what is Dak Prescott going to have to do today against the Detroit Lions defense that is going to be looking to force turnovers?
I don't expect him to have a superstar MVP type game. I just need him to control the game, manage the game, don't turn the ball over, and give his team a chance to win.
Yeah, that's game manager is what Dak Prescott has to be. Not do too much, and look for him to connect with Will Tye a bunch today. For the Detroit Lions, let's talk about Jarrad Davis. Another one of those middle linebackers, maybe a little overlooked. 39 tackles, 4 sacks, 10 interceptions for Jarrad Davis. And Bananas, we talk about Dak Prescott. His favorite target on this team by far is it's Will Tye, the tight end. And the middle linebacker has a ton of responsibility in terms of containing the tight end, not letting him get free shots in the seam, not letting him get free shots underneath. Are we going to see a bunch of interceptions from Jarrad Davis, or is Dak Prescott going to be able to maneuver himself enough around this Lions defense?
I think he throws it away from Will Tye. I think he stays away from Davis, and I think he tries to find other targets so he doesn't turn the ball over. I think their main goal today is to keep possession of the football as long as possible.
Big shout out Porter in the chat saying, Oshu, can I say me, Warrior Llama, and J Ports Lovey? What up, J Ports? What up, Warrior Llama? How you guys doing? And a big shout out to Colonel Sanders, his 23rd gift sub, giving it to Pricey. Pricey, get yourself a credit card so you can get your own. Stop relying on the Colonel Sanders subscriber giveaway. Super show action night. 2 games going on at once. You'll get to see both on the screen at the same time. You'll get to see them both in depth. Bananas, it's time for you to really, make your mark here on the NBL Network. Let's get your predictions, starting off with that game between the Lions and the Cowboys. A huge matchup in the NFC. Can the Cowboys continue what has been a little bit of a string of dominance over this Detroit Lions team, or Bomber, fresh off that vacation, fresh back into madness, he's going to pull out a win today against the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm going to have to go with the Detroit Lions, get it done, 28-17 Lions.
28-17. Are you predicting a lot of a turnover battle, or is it going to be just more offensive sort of ineptitude from the Cowboys? Are we going to see Dak Prescott throwing some picks today? Because he threw 3 in the first half against the Redskins.
I don't think the defense gets it done for Dallas today. I don't think Dak turns it over too much, maybe 1 interception, but I just think the defense is in trouble today.
And how about that other game, which is sort of the underrated, the undercard on this game, but the Bears and the Chiefs, 2 teams, very good. The Bears actually on top of that NFC North, looking to hold on to that title. Draco wants that title, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. What do you see from that ball game?
I have to go with the Chiefs all the way. Their offense is just too dominant. Mahomes looks great. Hunt looks great. They can do it in the air. They can do it on the ground. I don't think the Bears stand a chance.
No chance from the Bears. I mean, is this going to be just a blow? We're going to be looking at a repeat of the Colts getting blown out. What are we looking at? Is it going to be a close battle? Are they going to be able to hang in with this Chiefs team, or are they just going to run away with it?
I'm going to be real crazy with this one, and I'm going to go 42-10 Kansas City.
Wow, 42-10. Planet saying Chiefs by 17. It's going to be very interesting. And there's only one way to find out. We got to get to our Super Show action here on the NBL Network. 2 great games going on at once. Coming up next, 4 teams you're going to see in the playoffs, and they get to face off right now here in Week 15. It's Lions and Cowboys, as well as Bears and Chiefs. NBL Super Show Thursday night action. It's coming up right now here on NBL Live.
I just want to say, hey, man, this is T.O., the cover athlete of the Madden 19 Hall of Fame edition, and you're watching the gold standard of the franchise mode, the NBL Network. Holla.
Dual screen action, folks. You aren't having double vision. This is what we got going on. It's an NBL Super Show. On your left side, you're going to see the Bears and Chiefs, a big battle. Lots of offense from the Chiefs. Can the Bears defense hold on? On the right side, a battle we've seen so much here in the NBL Network. It's the Lions and the Cowboys. We've seen them in the playoffs. We've seen them in the regular season. It's a huge game here on the NBL Network. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm OSU. I'm hanging out with my man, Bananas, the new co-host of Highly Debatable. Bananas, call this your practice round, okay? We got to see what chops you get, because people are going to be seeing a lot of you here on the NBL Network coming up.
Yeah, and I'm excited.
Should be a great pair of games here on the NBL Network. Let me adjust this light. It's starting to bother me. There we go. Now I don't look like I'm sitting in the dark. It's called the hop shade effect. As the right side, we've got those Lions and Cowboys facing off. It's going to be Detroit starting on offense. But as how important is it for the Dallas Cowboys to get a stop early and not that the Lions go up 7-0?
It's huge for them. Like I said, the defense is going to be what I think struggles the most here. And I think the Lions...
Big return on the left side. We got the Bears taking the opening kickoff. They're using this high camera angle, and we get to see them take it to the house. 102 yards. A huge start on special teams for the Chicago Bears. Bananas, you said the Chiefs will win this game big. How important is that start for the Bears to get up early without even having to put their offense on the field?
That's ugly. Chiefs really might be in trouble, because if they can't find a way to get 42 points... defensively, I think they're going to struggle a little bit.
I'm not even going to try with that injury name. I'm not even going to try. It's not even a try. As the Lions...
Try it once.
No, it's J.I. I'm going to call him. 2nd and 8 for the Detroit Lions. A lot of excitement on the left side. Let's go over to the right side of the screen. Is Matt Stafford... And by Matt Stafford, I mean Josh Allen. I'm just so used to being Matt Stafford. Josh Allen at quarterback for the Lions gets sacked on 2nd down. Man, Bananas, I know you, me, the entire NBL, when we heard that the Detroit Lions were getting Josh Allen, I mean, what a pickup for this team looking for that quarterback in the future.
Yeah, and they got it. It's one thing Bomber always wanted, was a young quarterback to build and develop, and he finally has it, just to see what he can do with it now.
Now a 3rd and 17. Pistol formation for Josh Allen as he drops back on 3rd and 17, stepping up in the pocket. Not a whole lot of pressure, but nobody open downfield. Good coverage. Josh Allen is going to try to take off. He'll take a hit. Ball's out on the ground. It's picked up by one of his own linemen. Boy, I don't think the Detroit Lions like seeing their young star quarterback taking hits like that and putting the pigskin on the ground.
Yeah, no, I don't want that to happen, especially since he's had previous injury history. He's got to take care of him.
2nd and 4 for the Kansas City Chiefs, who have been caught off guard. An opening kickoff return for the Chicago Bears. What a way to start the game as the Lions punt it away. And Bananas, what a job by the Dallas Cowboys defense, getting a sack, forcing a 3-and-out. A huge stop for this defense, needing a little momentum to go offensively, because man, we've seen Dak Prescott, Bananas. It's been rough at times.
Yeah, and like I said, if their defense can do what they just did all game, they're going to be all right. Eventually, Dak will find the end zone.
2nd and 4 for Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Shotgun formation, dropping back to pass, 4-man rush from the Chicago Bears. Waiting, looking, throws it underneath, completes it, but a great job defensively. Batting that one out of his hands, going to bring up a 3rd and 4, and an opportunity, Bananas, for Chicago to not only get the opening kickoff, get a free 7 points from special teams, but then to get off the field on a 3-and-out and get the ball back to their offense. A huge opening play here. They need a 3rd and 4 stop for Chicago. Could change the balance of this game.
Yeah, Rocco didn't that prediction. So
now on 2nd and 8, it's Dak Prescott dropping back. He's going to float it up to Will Tye, and I don't think that's quite the throw the Dallas Cowboy faithful were looking for Dak Prescott to be making today, because that was floated up to Will Tye in double coverage. Not a pretty throw there from Dak.
No.
As there's a lot of changes going on the left side of the screen. Don't know what they're doing over there, but a lot of changes. It's gonna be a 3rd and 8 for the Dallas Cowboys. 3 wide receivers, 2 over to the right side, 1 over to the left side. Play action pass for Dak Prescott. He drops back, look down the middle of the field once again, looking for Randall Cobb, and that's an incomplete pass. And so 3 and out for the Dallas defense. Now a 3 and out for the Detroit defense, as they were able to force Dak Prescott to throw 2 pretty bad passes. Those were 2 passes in double coverage. Pat Mahomes on 3rd and 4 looks over the middle of the field, and who else but Tyreek the Freak Hill making the catch at the 49-yard line. First down for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And not only Tyreek Hill, but they drafted a little weapon in Julius Holland. He's 6'1" out of Nevada. He has 14 touchdowns this far.
Wow. I mean, to think of a second weapon with Tyreek Hill is just disgusting, as we got a lot of guys in the chat. Rick Flair saying, could see Dallas-Detroit low scoring. Certainly the way this game has started. 1st and 10 for Patty Mahomes, 2 wide receivers over the left side. He's got Kareem Hunt in the backfield. I formation. Hunt at the top of that I-1, tight end Kelsey on the right side. It's going to be a handoff to Hunt over the left side, and he's going to be taken down at the 49-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. But as we talk about the Kansas City Chiefs and their passing attack with Mahomes, with Tyreek Hill, but having a running back like Kareem Hunt, how important is that for the offense to get him going early?
The guy's averaging 5.8 yards a carry. He has 12 touchdowns. What more can you ask for a running back just to stay healthy?
That's pretty much, and you can ask a lot of people here in the NBL, just stay healthy. That's a big part. As this was like that little cross drag play out of the pistol formation. He'll find Travis Kelce underneath, picking up a couple, cutting it down to a 3rd and 2. 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions, though, as they have worked quickly down the field. We're going to go full screen to the Lions and the Cowboys, as Detroit has quickly moved into the red zone.
Yeah, and like I said, if this Lions team can find a way to get on the board early, Dallas is going to be in for one, because their defense, I feel like, is going to struggle this game.
As we got full screen action, tight 3 wide formation, 2 over to the left, 1 to the right, 1 tight end on the right side of that formation as well for Josh Allen. As Josh Allen has, I think that's Kerryon Johnson back. They're going to call a timeout. Old Matty Patricia didn't like what he saw. He's going to call that quick timeout, and Detroit's going to try to find a way to get in the end zone. As on the other screen, by the way, the Chicago Bears defense did force the Kansas City Chiefs into a punt, so they're going to get the ball on the 20-yard line, as that punt is a touchback. We're going to stay full screen here with the Lions and the Cowboys. It's going to be Josh Allen breaking the huddle. He's got two tight ends on the right side of that formation, I formation. He's got Coleman split out wide left, the lone wide receiver on 1st and goal. It's going to be a handoff, trying to find some room on the left side. Ooh, he cut that way too far outside, and Anderson goes down. A 4-yard loss. That was C.J. Anderson with the carry. And Bananas, I will say, not a whole lot of faith in C.J. Anderson after that run.
Yeah, no, after he cut away from the line of scrimmage, he looks kind of passive out there. Like he doesn't want any contact, and you don't want a running back like that in at the goal line.
Big shout out to Darce Knight, just subbed with his 7 months of subscribing. Appreciate the love, my friends. 2nd and goal from the 14-yard line for Josh Allen and the Detroit Lions. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left side, 1 over to the right side. Look for Martavis Bryant. He's in the slot on the left side of that formation. It's Allen dropping back to pass. 3-man rush from the Dallas Cowboys. Rolling to the right side. Nobody open, and he's going to chuck it. They have a man at the goal line. It's a touchdown. A little sidestep of the user tackle. A straight width, and who else? But is that Marvin Jones? Marvin Jones Jr. just standing all alone at the goal line, and a little, whoop, you missed me, and the Detroit Lions go up early in this game. That missed tackle, Bananas, could come back to haunt the Dallas Cowboys.
Did you awareness by him to find that little gap in the corner and just sit down while he was rolling out? It's a perfect play.
Perfect play, perfect pass. Let's go back, dual screen action. As we got both games back up, 1st and 10 now for the Chicago Bears. 7-0 lead. First time we've seen the Bears offense, because they returned the opening kick, 102 yards. And now they get the ball. It's a handoff to Cohen on the left side. He's got a lot of room. Tariq Cohen's got a 1st down and more. 1 man to beat. He'll be taken down to the 49-yard line. But a big gain there, 18 yards. Little stretch run along the outside. Bananas, this Kansas City Chiefs team, they look shell-shocked from that opening kickoff.
Because water, but Tariq Cohen looks ready to play.
Yeah, Tariq Cohen is an absolute monster, a speed demon around the outside. Boy, doesn't that Chiefs Stadium, doesn't Arrowhead look good? As the Dallas Cowboys trying to get something going offensively, Dak Prescott looks over to the left side, has a man, it's Randall Cobb. It's a first down, 20 yards, his first completed pass of the day. Now shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right side, 1 over to the left side, dropping back to pass on 1st and 10, waiting, looking, quick pass underneath. It is Miller, who's got a first down and more, past the 40, fighting forward to the 34-yard line. Trubisky's first pass of the day goes for 17 yards as Miller's showing off a little bit of rack bananas, making some men miss and fighting through the tackle.
Ready for this game. Way more ready than I thought they were going to be, but they prepared, and they're ready to take this victory.
Now 1st and 10, Dak Prescott finding Randall Cobb, who's got some room inside the 40. A little spin move, cycle down to the 32-yard line. Nice play by Randall Cobb. That's why they brought him in. 1st and 10 for Mitch Trubisky. He drops back to pass, stepping up in the pocket. Looking to the flat, he'll find Jackson, cutting it upfield, trying to make a man miss. He, too, will fight through the tackle and pick up 4 yards and bananas. Those little gains right there. You have them stopped for only a 1-yard gain. They fight forward for 4. We've seen it on back-to-back plays from the Kansas City defense. Those are going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah, those extra yards, that's what wins game. Those yards you can fight for, that's what wins games around here.
And now 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys on the 32-yard line. They got a 3 wide set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Will Tye on the right side of that formation. A lot of room up the middle. You got to look for Will Tye here. He's running up the seam, and Dak Prescott just couldn't pull the trigger. He's going to roll to the left side, chuck it deep down the field. Oh, why not? How about just into the end zone? Touchdown, Cowboys, as Allen Hurns, somebody got lost over there. I think they were focusing on the tight end, and Allen Hurns was standing all alone left side of the field. Big touchdown, big response from this Dallas Cowboys offense as the kick is up. It is good. Bananas, a tie ball game at Jerry World.
Why? Will Tye, he rolls out of the pocket to the left. Allen Hurns coming across the middle, wide open.
3rd and 7. Little counterplay for Tariq Cohen, trying to find some room. Not a whole lot there. Very conservative play call from Chicago. I think they knew that they were up by a score, and they didn't want to risk any sort of turnover, as they will settle for a field goal attempt from the left hash mark, a 47-yard attempt. As a little bit of wind coming in from the right. Ball is down. The kick is up, and if it has enough leg, which it of course does, it is good. 10-0. Chicago on top. Bananas, your Kansas City Chiefs, they look out of their element right now. They're going to need to get it going offensively.
The banana curse has struck, and I apologize to JB in advance.
It's the fruit curse. You can't. It's the rotten banana. There's a brown spot. You can't do it. You can't eat that banana. You can make banana bread out of it. 1st and 10. I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry. 1st and 10 for Josh Allen. 3 wide receivers. 2 over to the right side, 1 over to the left side. As Josh Allen chained to the play, surveying this Dallas Cowboys defense. You can see the user on Martavis Bryant. They're going to try to lock him down today. Allen rolling out to the right side. Nobody open. He's going to take a sack from Lawrence. Boy, that's something you don't see too often, Bananas, from bomber-based quarterbacks. Usually he's so smart at just getting rid of the ball, chucking that out of bounds when nobody's open. Maybe getting a little greedy on that play.
Yeah, and now with this new Madden, if you throw it sometimes when you're getting hit, you'll get that spin fumble animation, so maybe he's being a little conservative.
It's the bane of my existence. Seen so many Matt Ryan fumbles where he's just getting spun down because you hit the throw button at the wrong time. 2nd and long, 3 wide set for the Detroit Lions. Allen under center, dropping back to pass on 2nd and long. And boy, that right side of the line is having all sorts of trouble containing the Dallas pass rush, and then he takes another sack. And listen, as a big throw to Travis Kelce right up the seam, Pat Mahomes, a big throw there to midfield. Boy, something's not right. Is there a chance? I'm not gonna say it's true, but is there a chance there's a little bit of rust on Bomber's controller?
I don't even know if it's rust or if Dallas Cowboys pass rush is really playing.
Is it Rusta Busta? That's my question.
It could be Rusta Busta 22, huh?
Throwing it out there. Shout out to Rusta Busta in the chat. 3rd and 21 for Josh Allen and the Lions. The right side of the line's having trouble containing this Dallas Cowboys pass rush, as Pat Mahomes going to take a sack from the Bears defense. Big play right up the middle, as it's going to be Allen, empty backfield. He's going to try to pick all this up. The Lions aren't going to run the ball here on 3rd and long. Stepping back, waiting, looking, looks right up the seam, has a man, and it's stone cold dropped. Oh, man. I don't know if the defender coming over had an effect on that play, but that looked like a stone cold drop to me, Bananas.
That was it. It was a clean drop. You got to catch that. Nothing else to it. You put your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Those are the plays you look back on and go, man, if we had converted that, it's a ton of momentum. Instead, Detroit's going to have to punt the ball back to the Dallas Cowboys. This one, it's going to go thoroughly into the end zone for a touchback. So the Dallas Cowboys offense coming back out offensively. They're on the 20-yard line. Let's go full screen to the Bears and the Chiefs. They're on the 45-yard line. As we got full screen action, it's going to be Pat Mahomes in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set, 3 over to the left side, 1 over the right side, Kareem Hunt on his right hip. Pat Mahomes surveying this Bears defense, 2 high safety look, press coverage, blitz coming from the outside. It's picked up by Hunt, looks over the middle, but that's a bad throw. It's picked up by Amos and going the other way inside the 30. Oh, what was Patty Mahomes looking at? The fruit curse continues. Only 5 guys back in coverage, Bananas. Pat Mahomes found a way to find one of them. The Bears are rolling early in this game.
Terrible. He threw the ball too late. The free safety Adrian Amos was waiting for. It's just a bad throw. And on the other side, you missed a nice touchdown by Mr. Will Tye himself.
As we'll go back dual screen. The Dallas Cowboys did indeed score. Will Tye with a touchdown. Boy, you got to keep an eye on Tye as Gabriel's running the wrong way, man. You got to go towards the end zone. So we reached the end of the first quarter. The Chicago Bears just running train on this one, and no, not night train, just regular train, 10-0 in this ball game. On the other side, Will Tye's touchdown, boy, I gotta say, Bananas, and I don't want to, again, it's easy calling the game up here watching it, but when I'm playing the Dallas Cowboys, my biggest key is to lock down Will Tye as much as I can, because it seems like when Tye doesn't have a good game, the Cowboys don't have a good game. You can't let him get those big gainers.
When I played him in the Super Bowl, I had to know where Will Tye was every play. It's just a must.
He's just too much of a weapon for Dak Prescott as a throw underneath to Burton, picking up 6 yards on the play. Mitch Trubisky perfect to start this one. Martavis Bryant getting his first catch as that game goes into the second quarter. Bananas, we talked with the Lions last year with Martavis Bryant. He continues to have a fantastic season. 1,000 yards receiving once again. My question is, what were the Raiders thinking given that Detroit Lions offense, another weapon in Martavis Bryant?
Lions if he couldn't re-sign him, in which I understand. But why to the Lions?
Why Lions? Yeah, any other team.
More weapons. Right, any other team.
Throw him to the 49ers. They don't. I mean, come on.
The Eagles, someone?
Sure.
Pricey, Buffalo?
Oh, Pricey could have used Martavis Bryant. It would have been great sitting there watching his quarterback throw interceptions. Gotcha, Pricey. Love you, man. Good seeing you in the chat. As we got dual screen action going on still here in the NBL. Big 3rd and 4 now for Mitch Trubisky and the Bears, looking to keep this momentum going. They've got a bunch formation through to the right side. 1 over the left side. It's Trubisky dropping back to pass on 3rd and 4. Stepping up. He's going to take off. He's going to try to get it himself. And Mitch Trubisky, we've seen him in the NFL use his legs. Now you're seeing it in the NBL, picking up 6, taking a hit and getting a first down for the Bears.
And I thought he had that streak route on the right side open against the hash, but he took it, he ate it and ran. Got the first down.
They should probably lock down Martavis Bryant because he just broke another big gain on a little drag route underneath, outrunning what looked like the nickel corner on that play, and that's just a bad matchup. 3 catches, 99 yards already for Martavis Bryant. By the way, that's not a typo. We're in the second quarter. Dropping back to pass is Mitch Trubisky here on 1st and 10. He had so many guys open there over the middle. Took the underneath guy, picking up a couple, but I don't know where the Kansas City defense was there, Bananas. They were not, though, guarding the middle of the field.
Seen them do anything impressive for this entire quarter and almost a half now. They've done nothing to show me that they're ready to win this game.
Josh Allen dropping back on 1st and 10 as we'll stay dual screen. Both these teams nearing the red zone, so we don't want you to miss any of the action. Quick throw underneath, picking up 3 for Josh Allen. Trubisky on 2nd and 4. Play action pass, waiting, looking, lobbing up to the end zone. Has a man with a step, but that one's over everybody. Would have liked to see Bananas. Maybe that was just straight up cover 0, press man coverage. Would have liked to maybe see a bullet pass there because he had a step, but by floating it up, it let that other safety come over and almost have double coverage on him. As we get to a 2nd and 7, Josh Allen rolling to the right side, looking underneath. He'll just dump it off, but maybe he should just drop that one. He's going to lose 4 on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11 in a game that they are down 7. Trubisky on 3rd and 4. Robinson coming in motion. It's going to be a toss play. They're going to toss it to Tariq Cohen, and the Kansas City Chiefs ready for that one. Bringing down Cohen in the backfield. Bears going to have to settle for a 54-yard field goal attempt. This one from the left hash mark. Another conservative play call on 3rd down for the Chicago Bears team on 3rd and 11. It's Josh Allen, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers stepping up, waiting, looking. That one's blocked, by the way, and the Chiefs have a return to the 50. There's so much action going on. Can anybody catch him? The Kansas City Chiefs are going to return the special teams favor with a block and return. Why not? The Bears getting punished for getting conservative on back-to-back 3rd downs. They run the ball twice, looking for another field goal, and it is blocked and returned, and Kansas City back in this ball game, Bananas. Have they kicked the curse of the fruit?
Hey, that's the spark they needed to get something going, and however you get it, take it, and just keep rolling with this momentum now.
Yeah, when in doubt, take the points. As the kick is up, it is good. Kansas City cuts it to a 10-7 lead, so special teams having a big impact here in the Chicago-Kansas City game. Detroit only getting a field goal, and they're going to kick this ball out of bounds. But something doesn't look right with the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, he looked unsettled, like he's not ready to play, and if Dallas finds a way to score 7 points here, this really may be trouble for Bomber again against Z-Star.
Colonel Sanders in the chat saying, so are the Chiefs going to score 42 straight now? I don't know. It doesn't look like it, but you never know.
It's a possibility. So you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance. Hand off Zeke Elliott up the middle. Only 2 carries so far. He'll pick up 2. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8. The Lions defense going to have to come up big against this Dallas Cowboys offense that has so far put 14 points on the board. Rick Flair saying, Bomber can't settle for field goals. Hound saying, come on, Chiefs. As it's going to be the Bears with the ball back. I formation. Cohen at the top of the I. And why not give the ball to Tariq Cohen over the left side? Just a little too much outside happiness for the Chicago Bears. The Chiefs starting to key in on that one, bringing them down after a 2-yard gain. Dak Prescott on 2nd and 8. Who else but Will Tye? Bananas, I don't know how many times you can find Will Tye. How many games we can say Will Tye is the key, and the Detroit Lions have no idea where he is on the field?
2 receptions, 103 yards, and he's still just running open.
I'm baffled at the defensive strategy of Zeke Elliott. That was not a good spin move, Zeke. That was real bad. 6-yard loss on the play, and the Lions are very happy to see Zeke Elliott running towards their own end zone.
My jaw literally dropped when I saw him running back.
That's not where he's supposed to go. It's just basic football acumen. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. NBL Live broadcast 249. I'm OSU. Hanging out with my man Bananas. 3rd and 7 for the Chicago Bears. Dropping back to pass, stepping back, looking over the left side. Little curl route, and what a play. That's a gutsy play, Bananas. You see a lot of slants, drags, crossing routes on 3rd down. The Bears went with straight curls across the board, and because they were in man coverage, they're able to pick up the 1st down. What a gutsy throw by Mitch Trubisky.
That's a great throw. Like you see, the curl route's just not something you see very common around here, and that's a great throw. Great read, great throw.
The Gov in the chat saying, what up, OSU? What's going on, Gov, owner of the Saints in the NBL? Colonel Sanders, did you facepalm and break your glasses after that Zeke run, Bananas?
It didn't.
Nope.
Still intact.
They're still intact. We're safe, guys. The glasses are safe. We'll keep Glasses Watch going here on the NBL Network. 3rd and 7 now for the Dallas Cowboys. Big play here for the Detroit defense dropping back is, it's Dak Prescott. He finds Will Tye. What more do you need?
Again.
Just over and over. And the cover 3 hard flat, it doesn't matter. You know that Will Tye's probably going on a seam on 3rd down. The cover 3 hard flat is horrible defending against the seam. You need to have a purple zone over there. So Will Tye picks up yet another 1st down, and Detroit seems completely unaware of who the offensive weapons are, Bananas. They just are going to let Will Tye get his yards, which seems like a mistake against a Cowboys offense that has struggled to move the ball.
Yeah.
Zeke right up the middle. Nothing going there. As a nice tackle on the interior of the Detroit offensive line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Toomer with the tackle. I'm not going to make a Toomer joke. I promise. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers for the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to run a little halfback wham with Zeke Elliott. Nice pursuit around the right side to bring down Zeke Elliott. That play, not quite as money as it was in Madden 17. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8. Let's go full screen for this big 3rd down between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see what the Dallas Cowboys can come up here on 3rd down, minute 22 and counting. If Detroit can get a stop, they're going to have an opportunity to put some points on the board here at the end of the 1st half, but they need a stop. Will Tye, you can see him. He is right there, everybody, on the right side of the line, the 1st tight end. That's Will Tye. Earth to Detroit. Will Tye's on the right. He is now alone. Jeff Swaim has moved. He is now alone. 3rd and 8. Clock running down. Hearns coming in motion. Dropping back to pass is Dak Prescott. Waiting, looking, looks underneath, finds Allen Hurts. Look at that. They locked down Will Tye, Bananas, and the Detroit Lions were able to get a stop on 3rd down.
And that's a stop for them because it's still 1 possession game. They really needed that before the half.
And they're going to have 53 seconds and 1 timeout to get more points on the board. Kick is up. It is good. 17-0. Let's go back dual screen action.
Here comes.
It is Pat Mahomes in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Play action pass. They've got a minute 39 to go in the 1st half. He's going to take a deep shot. 1-on-1 coverage. What a catch. What a catch at the 47-yard line. Pat Mahomes saw one-on-one and just straight up chucked it up and said, make a play, Holland. And he comes up with a big one, 44 yards, all the way to enemy territory. Bananas, sometimes your receivers just got to make plays.
That's right, because you couldn't have asked for better coverage there. He was completely covered, and that's just a great catch.
Yeah, it's just a great catch. It's all, you just tip the cap as that's a throw underneath to Kareem Hunt. It's Josh Allen dropping back on 1st and 10, looking underneath, completing it to Marvin Jones. Boy, I don't like that run by Marvin Jones. Bananas, he's got to turn it more upfield and stop trying to get to the side. You got to pick up the first down there. He got caught in no man's land, seemed to be deciding between whether or not he should get the first down or get out of bounds. 33 seconds and counting. Pressure coming from the Dallas Cowboys. Going to lob it up right side, one-on-one. Jones can't make the catch. And Bananas had all the guys to take a one-on-one shot with. Marvin Jones, not the biggest, not the fastest, and it was good coverage on the outside by Awuzie.
He's over-reliable, strong hands. I mean, you just got to take a shot, trust your receiver to go make a play. He just came up short this time around.
Now a 3rd and 2 for the Detroit Lions. Here's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it is going to happen, but if the Lions aren't able to pick up a first down here, look out for the Dallas Cowboys to use one of those times. They've got all 3 timeouts. 28 seconds is plenty of time. Look for the Cowboys to look to put some points on the board to end this half. 3rd and 2 for Josh Allen and the Lions. He's got an empty backfield. Look for Theo Riddick. He's in the slot on the left side. He's got another 3 wide receivers and a tight end in this formation. 2 high safety looks shown by the Dallas Cowboys. Dropping back is Allen. Dropping down is Allen. As that right side of the line, Bananas. I believe the word you use is cheeks. Is that the correct word for what the right side of this Lions team is doing?
That is the absolute right term. The right side of this line is absolute cheeks.
Got it. I nailed it.
You got it.
I am hip now. I am on fleek. 4th and 7. They're going to have to punt this one away with 24 seconds left. Dallas has 2 timeouts. They just can't contain the right side of that pass rush from the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to have to figure out something in the halftime locker room as that kick is up. 18 seconds left. He's got a big hole on the right side. I don't know where the punt coverage was, but they're going to get all the way down to the 40-yard line. 14 seconds, plenty of time to get some points on the board. As Pat Mahomes, little Houdini act, escaping trouble to the 20, sliding down at the 17-yard line. They use their final timeout, but Patty Mahomes, now you see me, now you don't.
And that's a great decision. That's an MVP decision.
Just saying.
Note that.
He said it, and he knows MVP. He's got Baker Mayfield on his team. 1st and 10. Dak dropping back. Dak chucking up to Randall Cobb. It's swatted away, and that is such a smart play. Bananas, we see so many guys go to the interception mode trying to pick that one. No chance of that getting caught when the user just goes to the swat. That was poetic.
Yeah.
I like that. No chance of getting caught when the user goes to the SWAT. I'm a regular Dr. Seuss, guys. 2nd down and 10, only 10 seconds left. We'll stay dual screen until the end of the half here in Dallas and Detroit. As Detroit moving around their defensive pieces, Dak Prescott dropping back. Blitz picked up nicely, but Prescott, he's got nowhere to go. Down goes Dak, and that's probably going to take us to halftime. Let's go full screen to the Chiefs and the Bears. They got a 2nd and 10 inside the red zone.
What do you think here? You have 0 timeouts. How many plays do you go until
You've got 32 seconds. I mean, that's a lot of time. You run 2 plays to the end zone and then kick that field goal for the tie. You just got to watch out and not turn the ball over. Pat Mahomes, he's got 3 wide receivers all over the left side. Conley in the slot. He could be a big player as they're going to move guys around. Now Hill's in the slot. Watch out for Tyreek Hill. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Play action pass. Looks like they were looking for some screen. He's got a man over the middle. That's Travis Kelce, who was split out wide right. Now with 25 seconds, you hurry to the line. I think if you have a run play, you run it right now and see if Kareem Hunt. It looks like they're going to spike the ball, though. That's also acceptable, as Chicago's going to take a timeout.
Wow. Oh, I don't know about that. And
I call a timeout!
Opponent has no timeouts, and they're about to spike the ball. You're about to get a timeout, pretty much.
Lyric for Christ saying, SWAT all day for me, and it helps with upgrades at the end of the year because DBs are rated on SWATs, not picks. Yeah, that's a big one. I
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So sure.
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah, I knew it. And it bothers me a little bit because the game doesn't track SWATs very well, but what are we doing with this camera? Can we okay, there we go. Thank you. 1st and goal. Pat Mahomes, understanding he's going to drop back to pass on 1st and goal. Waiting, looking, has a man. Oh, he made the catch.
Wow.
Oh, he made the catch. Wasn't the cleanest animation I've ever seen. I think that was Holland once again. He had the big catch down the middle of the field, and he has a big catch there. The defender trying to swat it out, and bananas. After the Chicago Bears looked primed to go up 13-0, they blocked that field goal. Kansas City gets a touchdown on the return. They go down, get another touchdown. All of a sudden, the Chiefs are up 14-10, and Chicago has no momentum on their side.
I just
As we'll go back to dual screen action, as the 9 seconds left, you got to think the Bears probably just going to take a knee and get into halftime, lick their wounds a little bit as they have been a victim to 14 unanswered points. Cowboys getting the ball to start the second half. 3rd and 9, huge play here for the Detroit defense. Dak dropping back, waiting, looking, being chased. He's got he playmakers Elliott up the right side, who then had a straight touchdown and hurdled out of bounds. Maybe a little too fancy for both players. There was a hit stick hurdle combo, and nobody gets it, but the Dallas Cowboys pick up the first down, little playmakering up the right side.
You get his trick points for hurdling, that probably would have been a touchdown.
You just gotta like make a move. The hurdle, I never like the hurdle because it's too much of a chance of injury / fumble. Hand off to Zeke Elliott over the left side, cuts it back right, but a good job on the interior of that defense as Zeke Elliott is down and he is hurt, holding. It looks like that hand, and that could be another lot. Bananas, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Zeke Elliott has been hurt earlier in the season, and they don't want to see him go down again.
Yeah, no, that's a huge part of their offense. They do run some pretty big backs in their backfield usually, but, I mean, you can't replace someone like Zeke.
He's just look at Will Tye. He's on the left side. He's going to run a post over the middle. I'm telling you, that's where Dak is looking first. 2nd down and 9. Dropping back. Dak Prescott steps up, finds Will Tye on the post route on the right side. Just call me Nostradamus. You know right where he's going. It's a one-look play. He looks to the right. It's actually a 2-look play. You saw him hot route the right fade into a streak. He looks to the streak to see if it's man coverage. If it's not, he's looking for the post route. Even if it is man coverage, you're probably looking for Will Tye matched up against the linebacker. Now 1st and 10. The Lions defense needing a stop. Dak Prescott in the shotgun, dropping back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking over the middle of the field. Why not? It's Allen Hurns. Taken down just short of the goal line at the 1. What a play there. Let's go full screen to that game. It looks like Zeke Elliott's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's huge for them, especially right now in the red zone at the 1-yard line. What do? You hand it to Zeke. Give him his touchdown.
As Dak Prescott, he comes back out. Zeke Elliott back on the field. A big sigh of relief. You got to be looking probably a run commit here right up the middle. They run him. Oh, he almost spun back in, but good pursuit from the backside to bring down Zeke Elliott, as that was a straight-up engage 8 with what looked like a run commit up the middle. Had one player on the outside, that was Bomber using the corner, and the corner came in. Zeke Elliott spins back to the interior, but the pursuit of the Detroit Lions defense is able to bring him down. Now 2nd and goal, you got to think it's Zeke once again, right up the middle, and he is brought down at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play, Bananas. It's 3rd and goal. Do we see three straight carries from Zeke Elliott?
I don't think I hand it to him again. He's gotten nothing these past 2. I'm going to take a shot at
We're going to throw to Will Tye.
I'm going to give Will Tye the ball.
You're going to give Will Tye the ball. Can we hand it to Will Tye? He's on the right side of that line. Oh, it looks like they're going with the wide receiver quick. Bomber should know what it is because they've already run the PAFK quick. It's Cobb, spins back inside. Oh. He's taken down short of the line. Oh, the ball didn't cross the plane. I think he must be down at the 1-inch line. He has brought down a huge tackle to keep the Cowboys from going up by 2 touchdowns.
And I don't... The outside.
That looked like a block animation, I think, and just nobody came.
Yeah, he got stuck on the outside lineman.
Awkward. That's awkward. Let's go back to the screen. As they are kicking off, Project Fat saying, "What a stop!" MBL Hall of Famer Project Fat. Good to see you, buddy. I get to see him in person in I think 2 weeks' time. We are at. Go see the Raiders and the Cardinals down in Arizona. 2nd and 17. Dropping back. Trubisky stepping up. Looking for anybody. Nobody open. He'll take off. Slide down. Picking up 7 yards. Get it back to a 3rd and 10. Bananas, this Kansas City Chiefs team looks totally different than what we saw at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's night and day for sure.
Josh Allen, play action pass on 1st and 10. Rush coming from the left side. Allen running for his life, trying to find a player over the middle on that crossing route. But, boy, this is the moment. Bananas, Bomber likes to talk about how he can play with any offensive line. Like, he can deal with pressure, get rid of the ball quickly. I think he might be rethinking that stance the way the Lions' offensive line has played today.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence is just having his way with this right tackle.
2nd down to 10. Allen dropping back. Corner blitz. Allen breaks the tackle. He's going to have to get rid of it. Has a man on the left side. It's Martavis Bryant all alone, and he'll have the 1st down. What a play by Josh Allen, shaking off the tackle and delivering an accurate strike. It was another blitz shown by the Dallas Cowboys. One thing I'm interested to see, Bananas, this Lions team, they're known for using underneath effectively. We've seen a lot of deep passes from Josh Allen. They have not worked the underneath at all, especially against a Dallas Cowboys team that is blitzing heavily.
He's got that throw power. They're going to let it fly, but my concern is still that offensive line, that right tackle. He had to shake a tackle, a sack, just to get that completion.
Boy, that one should have been picked by the linebacker over on the left side of the field for the Chicago Bears. Josh Allen, he comes out with that 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end set, tight to the formation. He's got 1 halfback in the game, single back look. Allen changing up the play clock down to 2. Allen dropping back to pass on 1st and 10. Another blitz, another throw underneath. Roberts dropped that. That's the second drop we've seen from him. Bananas. I think Roberts might be put on the bench and read the riot act considering how many balls he's dropped today.
He's got to go. I think it's the footsteps. When someone's by him, he doesn't want the football in his hand.
Quick out route for Pat Mahomes to who else but Tyreek the Freak, and it's a first down. The Chiefs looking to blow this one open. They were down 10-0 with Chicago kicking a field goal to go up 13-0. But that block of the field goal really turned this game around for the Kansas City Chiefs. They've scored 14 unanswered, and they're driving now. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. The Cowboys showing blitz once again. Looks like they're going to back off that. Allen in the shotgun. Nope, they are going to bring the blitz over the left side. Allen off his back foot. What was that? And why? He didn't really have that much pressure.
No, he didn't. He didn't have any pressure. Maybe he's just been hit so many times he feels like he's always pressured.
Yeah, I think that's just a little bit of PTSD from Josh Allen. They're on the 44-yard line. Not quite in field goal range. That would be a 61-yard attempt, so they probably need to pick up something, but they're just not doing anything right now against this pass rush from the Dallas Cowboys. Looks like the Cowboys, though, they're going to drop 8 into coverage. This is where Josh Allen may be able to take advantage. 3 wide receivers over the left side, 1 tight end on the right side. It looks like PA Cross. Oh, my Lord. Whoever's the right tackle, just put a launcher there as Travis Kelce putting on the moves on the left side, get down to the 1-yard line. But whoever's the right tackle for the Detroit Lions, put a lawn chair, put a turnstile, put me out there. It's going to be better than whatever this right tackle is doing. DeMarcus Lawrence is manhandling him.
What do you do at this point? You sub him out? I mean, nothing's helping. DeMarcus Lawrence is doing whatever he wants. Yeah,
full screen to the Kansas City Chiefs. They tried the halfback wham up the middle. That one is no-go for Kareem Hunt. Going to bring up a second goal. I don't know what you do. Here's what, it seems like, I know Lawrence is having his way, but we're not seeing the traditional Detroit Lions slants, drags to get somebody open. They're looking downfield at the intermediate and deep routes. You just got to get the ball out of his hands quicker.
Yeah, I think that clock has taken a toll on them as well. They want to score as fast as possible, get these points on the board.
Zeke Elliott, by the way, 10 carries, no yards on the day. They've locked down Zeke Elliott. Haven't locked down Will Tye, but they have locked down Zeke Elliott. As we stay full screen here, Kansas City looking to punch this one in. 2 tight ends. Kareem Hunt at the top of the eye on 2nd and goal, and Hunt's going to walk into the end zone. What a cut. And the Kansas City Chiefs, Bananas down 10-0. They're going to be up 20-0 pending this extra point. They have absolutely shell-shocked a Chicago Bears team that is just sitting there maybe a little too comfortable at the top of that NFC North.
Yeah, and
Dak, where you going? Dak, where you going? Dak's going to chuck it. Dak found
Wow.
Jeff Swaim. And Jeff Swaim made a man miss. Oh, boy, this Lions defense is not playing well against the passing attack. They can't get any pressure. And Dak Prescott's just making plays. As that one at the feet of Jeff Swaim, we talked about Will Tye, how good he has been, Bananas, but Jeff Swaim just as important of a weapon.
I got to ask, if the Cowboys score 7 here, can Detroit come back or is it over?
No, they can't. I'm not sure Detroit can come back now. I'll be honest. Maybe if they can hold them to a field goal, but the clock is running down. You know the Dallas Cowboys can be really content to just run the ball with Zeke Elliott, even though he's not having a great day. At the end of the day, though, I haven't seen anything from this Lions offense. It looks absolutely putrid today. They haven't been able to move the ball effectively or protect the quarterback. 2nd and 10. So they're going to move Hearns over to the left side with Randall Cobb, Jeff Swaim, and Will Tye on the right side of that formation. Prescott under center. They're just going to keep changing the play. This is a bold move. This is a bold strategy. 2nd down and 10. Maybe they'll snap the ball now. Play action, pass, rolling to the right side is Dak Prescott. They had some pressure there. Defensive lineman came in free and appeared to have gotten confused by the play action as he went after Zeke Elliott when he clearly didn't have the ball. Nice catch by Tariq Cohen put it on the ground. I was about to say, real nice catch. Mitch Trubisky is 8 of 11 for 70 yards, by the way. That's not real good for a quarterback.
On a covered on that last play. He wasn't open.
Shout out to Ed the Gamer in chat saying #SimNation. Appreciate you joining us, Ed. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. NBL Live broadcast 249. 2 big third downs for both these teams. Chicago, They need to get something going offensively. Mitch Trubisky, bunch formation to the right side. He'll drop back to pass on 3rd and 1. Has a man over the middle. It is complete to Taylor Gabriel, who's picked up the first down, gets to midfield. Dak Prescott on 3rd and 8, dropping back to pass. Waiting, looks underneath. He finds Gallup, but is immediately tackled at the 45-yard line. That probably is outside of field goal range, and the Lions are going to force a punt. The defense finally making a stand, Bananas, and forcing the Dallas Cowboys to kick the ball away.
And that's big. 2-possession game still. If you can find a way to get points on this drive, which I don't know the Lions can right now, but if they can, they're in a ball game.
That's going to be down at the 9-yard line. That's where the Lions are going to have to try to find their offense, which hasn't been there all day. Tariq Cohen, big gain on the left side, all the way down inside the 30 to 29. The Bears offense finally getting something going. That was just a simple little flat pass and letting Tariq Cohen get to the outside. 1st and 10 for Josh Allen and the Detroit Lions. Bunch formation, 3 to the right side, 1 over the left side. Looks like that is Theo Riddick into the game at halfback to his left. Allen drops back. Blitz coming up the middle. Has a man open over the middle. And that is a big gain for Marvin Jones Jr. Boy, he just needs to find the burners. Gets down to the 38-yard line. What a throw there from Josh Allen.
Yeah, it's great. The guy's wide open in the middle of the field. You can't miss that read. He had a blocker upfield. He was just running a little bit too slow to get behind him. But that's the kind of plays you need to get back in this game.
Fitness and gaming, how can you join this league? You've been tagged twice by people in chat, but I'll say, there's the link, 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Make sure you apply. 1st and 10, 3 wide receivers for Josh Allen in the pistol formation. On 1st down, play action, waiting, looking. I don't know what Josh Allen is really doing because that post route was open in the gap in the zone. Allen just appears to be a little gun shy right now. As Mitch Trubisky on 2nd and 3, he's going to take off. He's going to get inside the 10, takes a hit as he slides. Somebody throw the flag and protect the quarterback. They're going to go 1st and goal. We're going to go full screen.
Yeah, it's a great decision to run there. And he's in good position. Still the 3rd quarter, plenty of time. You're only down 11 points. Find some points here, even if it's a field goal. Take care of the ball. Get some points on the board.
Trubisky's going to be in the shotgun with that bunch formation. 3 to the right side, 1 over the left side. By the way, Josh Allen just fumbled the ball, got hit once again as he rolled out of the pocket. It was recovered, though, by his own team. They're facing a 3rd and 25. As that one, not great for old Mitchell K. Trubisky. I don't know if his middle name is K, but I like to think it is. Nice job by the Kansas City defense. Going to set up a 2nd and goal.
Yeah, and like you said, it's just a nice job. I mean, I think they're just going to play bend, don't break, maybe give up a field goal, and let their offense take care of this game.
See if the Lions can do something. Not on screen, but we're just watching this as we're going to say full screen red zone action between the Bears and the Chiefs. Allen, he had 2 guys wide open and missed both of them. I mean, just Martavis Bryant was so open down the middle and just didn't throw it. He's locked in on one guy. I think that New York trip messed up Bomber. I think he left his heart in New York and also left his controller.
Too much pizza. Too many skyscrapers, not enough Madden.
It's too much cheesecake. It's the cheesecake.
The New York Knicks maybe rubbed off on him.
By the way, we're going to go back to the Lions. We're going to dual screen. Because they are facing a 4th and 25, and they're going for it here with 4:15 to go. Got to find something offensively. Dropping back is Josh Allen rolling into coverage, rolling in. I mean, you say cheesecake, Bananas. I'm saying cheesecake. I'm just saying. That's fair.
I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence is really doing what he wants, and I don't know what there's a fix for. I don't think he has the depth at offensive line to stop him.
The Lions are going to have to hold the Cowboys to a field goal and hope Josh Allen figures out something because the Lions are in trouble. Looking at another loss here. Fitness and Gaming, is there a PS4 you guys have or one you can recommend? Fitness and Gaming, we always recommend DML, Dynasty over on the PS4. They're sort of our PS4 partners. They got a lot of great content, a fantastic league. Go check them out. DML, Dynasty. You can find the DML network on YouTube. They're just a fun league over on the PS4, so make sure you check it out. Here's what I'm disappointed in, though, Bananas. Bomber sent me a lovely little New York Knicks jersey from the Knicks game, but didn't send me cheesecake, and as a fat guy, I'm offended. I'm just saying. Like, I appreciate the jersey, man, but send me cheesecake. Send me 2 cheesecakes if you want to be really grateful. That's all I'm looking for. 3rd and 9. Dak Prescott looking to pick up a 1st down, steps up in the pocket, looks into the end zone. Hearns gets hit. Oh, man, that could have been a pick. Instead, the Lions defense holds for a field goal, but they're going to be still down 2 scores, and the offense looks lost out there. Something you don't see too much from the Detroit Lions is that play almost picked off by the Bears. Oh, looking for the corner out. The safety should have had that one as the kick is up. It is good. 23-10. Cowboys on top over the Lions. The dominance of this Dallas Cowboys team, Bananas, over the Detroit Lions. It is continuing today. This is just the Lions' bugaboo. They can't find a way to beat a Cowboys team who, in my opinion, frankly, is not one of the best teams here in the NBL. They're a top 10 team, but they haven't played like it.
Yeah, not at all. Not even close. And this is scary because this might be a kryptonite as that right tackle. And are people just going to load up on that right tackle and see what they
Bring all the rushes from the right side as Pat Mahomes on 2nd and 10. He completes it underneath. Nice run there. I think that was Holland with the catch. 1st and 10 for the Lions. We'll stay dual screen here. Fitness and Gaming saying, come on, we need crossplay. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Crossplay would be awesome. You can play with PS4 and Xbox. 1st and 10. Dropping back is Stafford. He's going to take the deep shot over the left side. He's got a step over there, but it is overthrown, and that sort of sums up the day there. Bananas had a man and just couldn't make the connection.
You need to win these type of close games to good teams, and when you don't have
big sack. That's a big man. Goldman is like mostly house. He
Look
is
at that
gyrating.
guy.
Stop moving. Oh man, I got seasick watching that move around. 2nd and 10, pistol formation for Josh Allen. The Lions in big trouble. 3:25 to go, and they are facing, looks like another blitz here. Bryant coming in motion. On 2nd down and 10, dropping back, almost taken down by his own running back. He finds Martavis Bryant in man coverage, and that is danger for the Dallas Cowboys as somebody throw a flag there. I'm just saying. That tackle animation went for like an hour out of bounds. 2nd and 19 for Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs looking to keep this game in hand. They're up 8, but in trouble with a big sack on 1st down. They're going to have to use a timeout as they didn't like what they saw defensively. The Lions, we're going to stay dual screen because both these games coming down to the wire. Empty backfield for Josh Allen. This is where Allen hasn't been very good today. We need to see him make the throw here when there's a lot of options. He seemed to be locking in on the wrong guy. Lewis, the user, is going to be matched up with Martavis Bryant. Dropping back is Josh Allen. He'll dump this underneath. That's the first time we've seen it. First of all, Roberts finally made a catch as he stumbles out of bounds at the 36-yard line. But Bananas, first time we've seen today. Blitz came. He had a lot of pressure, but he had an option underneath and dumped it off.
This is the Lions offense that we're used to seeing, and the underneath opens up the deep ball.
Yeah, and that's what the Lions pride themselves on. They haven't done it today. Pat Mahomes taking a deep shot, and that, I think that would have been picked off if both guys didn't go for it at the same time. The Cowboys are in some sort of weird defense. They're not man-aligned at all, and it's still going to be a sack because Josh Allen is just not seeing the field. That is a sack. It's going to bring up a 2nd and long.
And, I mean, the kid's got to be tired of getting hit at this point.
Yeah, you got to think. Although that I don't know what hot route he did, but he needed something underneath. That's just absolutely just poor play calling by the Lions. They haven't given Josh Allen a chance with anything underneath. 2nd and 19 as a diving catch near the 1st down marker. It's not going to be enough though, as the Chiefs are going to be forced. They might go for it on 4th and 2. By the way, Josh Allen just got sacked again.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like,
I have
he's
no
been hit
answers
so many times. Poor kid, poor guy.
The Chiefs are going to punt this one away. Shout out to Expert from the Dynasty. Fitness and Gaming. Expert, 2i, in the chat. Yeah, voice of the DML. Shout out to Expert, good friend of the NBL Network. 3rd and 21 for the Detroit Lions. Dropping back is Josh Allen, 3-man rush, and I think Josh Allen is just so happy to only see 3 coming at him, and he's going to complete it over the middle. See, and that's the thing. If I'm Dallas, why would I ever run a 3-man rush? Because I have had so much success getting to Josh Allen. Why would I ever only bring 3? Because he was able to sit in the pocket all day and deliver a strike to Roberts inside the red zone. As both these games are featuring comebacks, so we're going to stay as dual screen as long as we can because I get the Lions are in the red zone, but the Bears, they're also might be on their last drive. They need to find a way to get in the end zone. Dropping back, Allen looks underneath, completes it. He's got a lot of room. 10, 5, walk into the end zone. The Lions are within a score, and they did it before the 2-minute warning. What a job by Josh Allen. He's been battered around like a pinball, Bananas, and still found a way to make some key throws.
Did you see the touchdown throw? It's underneath, it's open, it's there. He took it, touchdown. Lions offense.
Because the Cowboys just keep bringing these blitzes and leaving their corners on islands. As Trubisky's going to have to throw that away. I would like to see him step up. He only needed to gain like half a yard, but it's going to be 3rd and inches.
And he missed his crossing route. That left receiver coming across the middle on the dig was wide open across the middle, yeah?
As the kick is away, that's going to go to the back of the end zone. That's big because it saves the 2-minute warning as a timeout. Able to boot that out of the back of the end zone. Now it's going to be up to the Lions defense. They have stopped Zeke Elliott all day. Zeke Elliott, I think, is still at 0 yards. But It's different when it's down here. The Dallas Cowboys might be able to use that passing game to keep the Lions on their heels. I formation, Zeke Elliott at the top of the I, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. It's going to be Zeke getting the carry over the right side, and a one-on-one tackle made once again. We hit the 2-minute warning, only a 1-yard gain for Zeke. And by the way, the Chicago Bears on 3rd and inches, they force an offsides with a hard count. They're going to get a free first down.
Yeah, especially in a situation like this. 3:45. This is time for Trubisky to shine right here.
Can Mitch make a big drive? They need a touchdown and 2-point conversion, so that's why it's important for them to score quickly, because if they don't get that 2-point conversion, they're still going to be down in this game. 2nd and 9, it looks like the Cowboys are going to pass it here on 2nd down. Will the Lions be able to recognize that? They bring pressure over the right side. It's good defense across the board. Hey, who's going to make that catch, though, Z? Who's going to make the catch? It's just going to be a little toss to Will Tye, Bananas. Z just only looks at one place, and Will Tye's making him pay.
Oh, and that's just painful because the linebacker was there in that purple route. He was there. He just didn't jump and make a play on the ball. That's rough.
That's just rough. Your guys got to make a play there. 1st and 10, you're going to get a steady diet of Zeke Elliott, and he is going to be near a first down. So the first time they can't stop Zeke Elliott today. It's going to be 9.5, so they're going to have to keep Zeke Elliott from getting half a yard on 2 straight downs. Not looking good for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, no, I just don't think they have a chance. Just pound the ball to Zeke, get a yard, call it a day. Or fullback dive here, maybe.
It's going to be Zeke over the right side. He's got a first down. That should pretty much do this ball game. I think there's not enough time left. The Dallas Cowboys are going to come out with a win in that one, Bananas. And at the end of the day, the offense for the Lions looked putrid until the 4th quarter. That last drive was the first drive we really saw the Lions offense come together. And at the end of the day, if you can't stop Will Tye, if you can't find him on the field and go, where is that tight end that Zeke looks at, or that Dak Prescott looks at on every single passing play, the Dallas Cowboys are going to beat you.
Yeah, and that's what it is, truthfully. Dak Prescott didn't have many great reads down the field. He panicked sometimes. He found Will Tye, and that's what it was.
All right, well, since that game is all but over, a little lob over the left side. Oh, what a catch on the corner route. Are you kidding me? Hey, Bananas, see right there? The user was there. I guarantee you he went for the pick.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No doubt about it. That would have been me. I would have been destroyed just like that. Same situation.
Well, we're going to go full screen to this game until the end. Yeah, expert in the chat saying Bomber beat himself, and I agree. I absolutely agree. And now I'm just picturing Bomber in like a solid white room punching himself in the face because he beat himself. 1st and 10. It's Mitch Trubisky. He's roaming around in the pocket. Nobody open. He's going to take off once again. Use his legs effectively today. Picking up another 6, 5 carries, 33 yards for Trubisky. Another nice gain in man coverage. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4.
I mean, this is when Chiefs defense is about. Are they the real deal? Are they playing in a great division? Can this defense compete with this offense?
Now Trubisky in the shotgun, empty backfield. 3 wide receivers over the right side, 2 over the left side. He drops back to pass, blitz up the middle. Trubisky stepping up. Look at, he has RB wide open. He throws to him really late. I don't know if that really did anything, but, it picks up the first down. As we hit the 2-minute warning. The Bears, though, Bananas, has pretty much, they backed themselves into a corner. They only have 2 timeouts remaining. So if they don't score and get the 2-point conversion, Kansas City's going to walk away with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot on the table that needs to be done. But Trubisky looks calm, like he can do it, and his legs are helping him.
Famous Dunk is talking trash to you in the chat.
Yeah, I see that, and he knows the situation.
It's not a great plan, I would say. 1st and 10.
No.
Shotgun formation for Mitch Trubisky. He's got Tariq Cohen in the backfield. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 1 over to the left side. Dropping back to passes. Trubisky steps up, looks at a little comeback route. Coleman breaks the tackle and then fumbles the football. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to presumably walk away with a win. What is Taylor Gabriel doing? Or what is Draco doing? Not having the conservative ball carrier on. A huge turnover on the right side, and Corey Coleman, the former Cleveland Brown, the cast off from the factory of sadness, he ruins the day of Chicago Bears fans.
And that's just, he put in the extra effort there, try to make a play for his team, and it bit him in the butt there.
Bananas, not a great day for the NFC North. Just saying. 2 NFC North teams, no wins.
That's 0-2. That's rough. I feel bad.
As Bomber found a way to come in and call Draco an idiot. So shout out to Bomber, keeping levity on the situation. Trix Halo saying Chiefs Kingdom GG. Darth Knight saying RIP. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. NBL Live Broadcast 249. Next one is 250. I guarantee you it's going to be another super show, so you don't want to miss that. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button so you know each and every time that we go live, because these super shows, as we get down to playoff time, they're going to become more and more exciting. 21-13, Chiefs on top. Game not technically over. Game is now technically over. It is now.
And it's over.
That was the moment right there. Kareem Hunt. Boy, this Chiefs team, Bananas, they don't use Kareem Hunt a lot, but it seems like every time he touches the ball, he has a big play.
I mean, he's the back you want. He can do it all. He can take it outside. He can take the hits inside. I mean, he's just the do-it-all back.
Well, let me pull up this bad boy as we watch the Kansas City Chiefs kneeling out a victory. The Chicago Bears are going to drop to 11-2-1. The Detroit Lions are going to drop to 12-2. So the Bears keep their half-game lead. Lions and Bears don't play again. And so it's going to come down to these last two games. Week 16 and 17. Okay, so let me give you the schedules for both these games. Bananas, you tell me who wins this division. Bears have the half-game lead. So the Bears have to at least drop one. Their final two games are the Broncos, and then Week 17 they play the 12-2 New York Giants. Okay? Now, the Detroit Lions, their last 2 weeks. They play the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. So, I think the question really becomes, do the Chicago Bears win that Week 17 game? They have to win them both to win the division. Do they win that Week 17 game to keep the division, or will the Giants pull off a win in Week 17 that I don't know if at that point that game's going to mean anything to the New York Giants?
The Cowboys are 11-2.
I'm talking about division.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the Cowboys in the Giants division.
I guess I guess that's a good point. The Cowboys are keeping pressure on them, so that game may actually mean a ton. Will in Week 17, will the Giants? I'm making you make the call right now, knowing we still have one game before then. You never know when upsets could happen, but will the Chicago Bears hold on to this division and win their final two games over the Broncos and the Giants?
Lions win out. Bears lose to the Giants Week 17. Lions win the division.
Lions win the division. He said it here. I got lots of messages going on. There's a whole lot going on. As Bananas, how was your first time on an NBL Super Show?
It was fun. I had a great time. Really enjoyed it. You make it easy for me, though.
I appreciate you. You hopping on. Again, folks, Highly Debatable will be returning next season here on the NBL Network. We're getting all the things together. The Fruit and the Fat Man going to be on together, debating all the topics around the NBL Network. You don't want to miss that one. Coming up next season, season 35 here in the NBL Network. Should be a lot of fun. Appreciate all you guys tuning in here. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today is Thursday. Our next NBL Super Show will presumably, I was going to say it's going to be Saturday night, but I won't be here Saturday night. It is my wife's 10-year high school reunion, which I am so excited for. This is my excited face. So looking hopefully this weekend sometime. Just make sure you hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at Bomber League at NBL Network. We announce them all there. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. As a big shout out to Gibbs, just subscribing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate the sub, my friend. For my co-host Bananas, I am OSU. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to NBL Live Broadcast 249. We'll see you for Broadcast 250 right here on NBL Live.